Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 New Game Plus Differences. And today we're going to go deep down back into the gutter. And it does have one deadly difference. It's only one, but after you take care of the zombies or explosive zombies, whatever, you can just leave by going where I shot the zombie. But if you want the great heal I think that's back there, you gotta fight something new. A Black Phantom, as a matter of fact. Now, generally, I try and weaken things before they get to me, so I don't have to do near as much damage the first, afterwards. But then I started panicking when I realized, oh crap, there's two of them. One of them is a jerk that just casts Lightning Spear over and over, and the other is a two-hander. So, you really gotta divide your focus here. It should be noted that this is one of the dumber ways of trying to go about this, fighting in knee-high water with two things at once. So, this is not the way you should really ever do this, but I tried to brute force things and I got really cocky and stupid. Goodbye. Now, if you want the proper way of doing it, or at least a more proper way of doing it, is going the other direction, clearing everything out, and then you can actually pull one at a time this way. I don't know if this is well known or not, but I found out, and, well, that's a lot better for me. That his Lightning Spear does not have near the range, so he starts casting whatever in the world that is. So you actually get free shots on him. But we're not going to show the whole thing of me shooting him, because that would just be boring. Now, fighting 1v1 against these things are very easy. It's just like any other Black Phantom. Granted, you have to be careful with your stamina usage, so you don't do what I just did there. Which could have ended in me getting hit or worse. But with my amount of vigor, I thought, I can probably take a hit or two. That's a dangerous mindset to get into, for the record. Now the other one, I got very lucky. You'll see exactly what I mean here in about 5 seconds. 1, 2, okay, I'm not going to count the whole thing. He just rolls and whiffs the wrong way completely. He must have really hated that land, I tell you, son. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, whatever you do with your character, you can do that there. Now, for the boss, there is a big difference. I think he hits a lot harder. But the bigger difference is, holy hell, he has a lot of health. I mean a lot of health. The Rotten has so much health in New Game Plus that this will be like an 8-minute fight, even with the King's Ultra Greatsword with fire on it. And it's not like I'm especially terrible. I'm not the best in the world of Dark Souls, I know that, but... And I actually do, for those of you who get frustrated during the middle of this, I do show how you can dodge his regular melee attacks later, like in the end of the fight, because it got to the point where I went, okay, this is too slow even for me. That right there is actually amusingly easy to dodge. I learned that. I learned in the middle of the fight. Because the way his swings work is he winds up from his right. So if you time it right, you can actually roll underneath his cleaver, or whatever that's supposed to be. Now, obviously, that's a bit easier as well, but that's a bit less... Excuse me, that has a bit less margin for error. His slam. Now, the thing you gotta watch out for when the Rotten fight is if you stay real close to him like I'm doing here, you gotta keep in mind where you are at all times. Because at times, he will try and grab you, which I think is that. And if you don't back off, well, it hurts like hell. At least it did in regular New Game. I'm assuming it hurts worse in New Game Plus. The thing you gotta look out for is you gotta keep in mind where you are, so you know you're not gonna roll right into a fire pit and literally burn your ass. Of course, with my armor, it wouldn't have done as much damage, but still, it would have hurt nonetheless. It's not like I absorb damage or anything. It doesn't hurt as much. Beyond that, it's just a long grind, man. Not much else I can tell you. Whether you choose to do this with a very, very good shield like me, or whether you choose to do things the more fancy and faster way with the dodging thing, that's entirely up to you. Beyond that, he does have magic, which is not really that hard to dodge if you catch it fast. Just run back, run away from it, but I decide, well, I can just stay near him, tank it, and then hit him. Like, for a minimal health hit, so it's really one of those, I'm lazy and I know I can get away with it. Plus, it works to my advantage anyway, so. Again, I'm not telling you go do this exact strategy. It's not the smartest strategy, but it does work. I think around this point where I went, okay, this is starting to take a little too long. Or I was trying to learn, how do I dodge that attack now? Maybe going right will. No. Right is the wrong way, ironically. I don't think I've ever used that. Right is the wrong way. I don't know if when he gets low, I was actually trying to two-hand my shield there. That was just really bad timing. I forgot that you were vulnerable for half a second after you, like, tried to two-hand your weapon or shield. But yes, if you actually do the dodging method, it's a lot faster, as you see, because you can actually get, if you had a fast weapon, 2 or 3 hits in, whereas with me, I can only really get the 1 in either way, so I guess it's not really any faster for me. It just looks a lot fancier. And I do like to try and act fancy from time to time, you know, make people think I'm better than I am. That's part of the greatness of it all, man. I'm not really that good, but I like to think people think, I don't know. That's actually, I wouldn't recommend trying to dodge the first 2 swings because I think he tracks you, but the 3rd swing you can dodge. I might be wrong on that. I haven't tried to dodge the first 2 swings because I didn't think it was a good idea. You can tell when he's going to do his big 3-hit combo because he winds up. But that's it for the Rotten and the Gutter guys. Next time I have no idea where I'm going, but thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this helped you in some way with the Gutter and the Rotten. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and if you'd like to help support the channel, you may wish to like or even subscribe for easier access to future videos, and hopefully I shall see you next time. Farewell, everyone.